Thank you everybody for joining me on the Endless Mountain Network. And in this video, let's talk a little bit about 2012 and the Mayan calendar. It's not the first time and it's definitely not going to be the last that I talk about it. But I had a thought and I thought, you know what, let's just put the camera up and let's start talking. Because one thing I want to do, first of all, is just be myself in front of the camera. I'm doing a much better job in it now, but I think Blog TV is going to help me out. I think I'm going to do a Blog TV episode next week and do a little bit more. If I do, hopefully I'll give you a 24-hour notice period, most likely Wednesday. And then just be myself and have some fun. That's really what it's all about, I think. So that's what I want to do. And I want to talk a little bit about 2012 manifestations and what to expect as we move forward, because the one thing that the Mayans are talking about, the one thing that I am talking about, how every moment that we move forward until we hit that December 21st, 2012 date, or whatever that halfway point, the end of the Mayan calendar, whatever that ascension point is, the energy field is going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. At least that is what people are saying. That is what my instinct is telling me. That is what I feel. I mean, I don't have no scientific proof to back it up. And if I did, I would definitely give it to you, but I can't do that. So if it happens to be done, great. If it doesn't, great, because we're going to find everything out anyway, and all of the things that I've been feeling is going to happen is really happening. Not every one of my predictions will be correct, nor do I really want them to be, in the sense that that would take the fun out of predicting if you were always right, in a sense. So I'm not going to come on here and say in 2012 that this person, or I'm not, Obama is going to do this, or this is going to happen, or this creation story is going to happen, because I don't know what creation stories are going to happen. And in fact, the only creation stories that I really should be focusing on or trying to predict anyway for 2012 is my personal one, figuring out who I want to become and creating it. That's, to me, I think that's what's coming down with this whole thing. 2009, 2010, and even the first part of 2011 is really going to be finding out who we are. I think that's what my instinct's telling me. That's, every time I just say that, I hear the feeling saying, yes, 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 that's what it is. So it seems as if we're going to find out more and more about who we are and what we want to create as we move into 2011, 2012. And then late into 2011 and then all into 2012, 2013, and early into 2014 is really going to be a major manifestation period, I think. I don't know, but I've been trying to find out from other people, Mr. David Wilcox, anyone in which that can help me out exactly what exactly we can expect to happen. To me, it is power manifestation, manifestations of which we can not even imagine right now, or imagine stuff that you can imagine you think can never happen, will happen. That to me seems to be what might be coming over the next little while, because it's all about this law of attraction ordeal. There's going to be so many people figuring out this law of attraction and using it, because conscious co-creation, that is the next cycle. Conscious co-creation. So consciously, we're going to be co-creating everything. That's what it's all about. So I know a lot of times I do myself, I listen to that word, conscious co-creation. What does it mean? What does it mean to create? And that to me is using the law of attraction to whatever you want to create. And that's what I think 2009, 2010, and 2011 are all going to be about, is figuring out this LOA, law of attraction. There's going to be so many people that are going to create such wonderful things in this world. It's going to, I don't know what it's going to be, but a lot of wonderful things, a lot of wonderful experiences, and at the same point, the opposites also. People that are going to create the opposite of wonderful experiences and the opposites of that negative things, because a lot of people who don't believe in the law of attraction, they can say, well, because they don't believe it, it's not going to work. And they have the right to believe that. However, from what I have been researching, from what my instinct is telling me, The universe does not care, does not give a damn about what you want. It's just gonna give it to you type thing. So it doesn't care if you want the greatest life in the world or the most horrific life in the world. If you want the greatest life in the world and you want to focus on doing it and manifesting it, it'll happen. And if you want the most horrific experience in the world, if you want all these negative things to happen, then it'll happen too. And usually people don't usually want those horrific things to happen, but because they're in the fear-based mode and they haven't broken out of the fear-based mode, that forces it to happen mainly. That's one of the main reasons why. So that's exactly why this 2012 thing is breaking your fears. If you can break as many fears as you can, the ascension process will be a lot better for you. I think. However, by not breaking the fears could result into much discomfort along the way as we transition forward to the next change that is going to happen. So breaking the fears, huge. Whatever the fear it is, it doesn't matter whether it's the fear of death, which is one of the biggest ones, fear of flying, fear of heights, fear of water, fear of fire, fear of spiders, fear of snakes. It doesn't matter. I got fears too. I got to break them myself, and I got like 3 years to break as many fears as I can. That's what I'm telling myself. As many fears that I can break, and I'm going to work as hard as I can, but not too fast, that is, to break as many as I can. And so when I say work as hard as I can, that means focusing on one by one breaking a fear, but not rushing the whole situation. I mean, one of my fears was even bumblebees. I got stung when I was like 4 or 5 years old, and I haven't been stung since. And I did whatever I could my whole life to not get stung, and I guess that was very well because I haven't been stung since. However, a couple years ago, when I was in, I don't know if you call it a trance, my mindset was very spiritual. It was very, I was almost like I was an out-of-body experience, if you will. I was this close, face, eye to B, that was a B, this close to my eye, and I just looked at it in beauty for about 5 seconds. It could have stung me right in the eye, but it didn't, and I had no fear whatsoever. So I know fears can be broken. I've seen it through hypnosis. I know it can be done. I'm gonna break my fears, that's my plan. I've broken a lot of them already, and I got a lot more to break, and as I break them, that means I'm gonna move a lot more towards this age of love and be able to manifest and create what it is and who I want to become, and just create the world that I want. That's what it seems like to me. Thank you all for watching. Feel the love, accept the love, and share the love, and have yourself a magnificent day, everyone. Bye-bye.